Okay, hi, Lyndon Pfeiffer here at Chiropractor. The next 2 minutes I'm going to try to explain to you guys why people that say they've never been to a chiropractor or never needed a chiropractor really actually do. So this is basically for people who think chiropractic is only for pain control or pain management. So we're going to go through it pretty quick, but follow along if you can. So we all know that we have a brain and we have a nervous system. So brain and nerves. Your brain connects to every cell, tissue, and organ in your body via the nervous system. So the nervous system, every organ in your body, sends messages back to the brain. Now if you look at this real quick, I couldn't do the numbers because it's way difficult. So it's 20 million billion bits of information are sent to the brain every second. Okay? That's a lot of information. A lot of zeros go up in there. So here's what we got going on. Your brain processes information and responds to it if it can. So every cell, tissue, and organ in your body is sending information to the brain via the nervous system. And they're sending it all the time, every second of every day of every. So we get lots and lots of information going up to the brain. Now the brain has to process that information and the brain responds. The interesting part is the brain responds. So for every 40 bits of information that get to the brain, one message is sent down. So it takes all the information it gets, it gathers it, it processes it, and it sends down a response that's best going to serve the body for health and healing. So that's what we have going on here. Mechanoreceptors are, well, they're cells, I guess we'll call them that, but they're in your muscle tissue, and basically they're the ones that tell you if I close my eyes, I know my finger's on my nose. Those are mechanoreceptors telling the brain where I'm at in space. Okay? The highest concentration of mechanoreceptors are at the base of your skull. So 1, 2, and 3. And there's like 80% of the mechanoreceptor activity occurs in that area. Chiropractors typically work on that area. So I'll move over here because there's two quotes that basically are going to tell us what's going on. So Norman Deutsch, he's a medical doctor. He deals with neuroplasticity, brain's development, how the brain rewires itself to certain circumstances. And what he's come up with is as people become immobile, they see less, they hear less, and they process less new information. And in turn, their brain atrophies or gets smaller. Okay? If we're not getting the 20 million billion bits of information reaching the brain, we're not getting the information to keep the brain processing the way it should be. Roger Sperry, he's a Nobel Prize winner for brain research. He came up with the conclusion that 90% of the stimulation and nutrition to the brain is generated by the movement of the spine. Okay? I'm a chiropractor, we deal with spines. So these are two important things that relate to what's going on over here. Okay? I'm going to erase the board, and we're going to do one more thing that's going to help you understand why it's important to see a chiropractor when you're feeling pretty good. Okay?